Welcome to part one of a pretty cool series. And what we're going to be doing is teaching you exactly how to live stream. One of the biggest issues that I find online is that no one really explains the full procedure. And it's not anyone's fault. It's just that once you're into the realm of live streaming, everything kind of becomes second nature and we forget as professionals that some people just don't understand. So we're going to break this down. It's going to be a little bit of a less polished video, but I'm going to explain to you as if someone was explaining to me for the very first time. Firstly, let's just get this out the way. Live streaming to YouTube or Facebook or wherever you want to live stream professionally with some form of DSLR or mirrorless camera is nothing like picking up your cell phone and opening the app and going live. It works in a similar sense, but there is a huge gap in gear when it comes to just picking up and live streaming with a cell phone. Now, to live stream, there are a few basic essentials that you need before we get into the crazy part. And one of that is cameras. You need at least 2 cameras to make a live stream somewhat seem a bit more interactive. One camera just kind of feels like you're watching it on a cell phone, but as soon as there's more than one camera, that allows you to kind of switch and be a bit interactive. It also gives you time when you are watching one camera to maybe move or zoom in with the other camera. Keep in mind that if they are mirrorless cameras, you are going to need tripods and lenses as well as HDMI cables. With the cameras, much like if you were filming it and just taking a video, you do need professional audio. So something like your Hollyland wireless transmitters or any form of wireless transmitter that you have in terms of audio, maybe you're miking up the talent. If we are live streaming myself now, I've mic'd myself up over here and it would be exactly the same as me recording this, except I'm not live. And then you need a switcher or mixer, vision mixer, live stream switcher. Basically, this is where the magic happens and a lot of people have different names for it. Now, there are a bunch. This is the OC GoStream Duet 8 ISO. They make a smaller version as well. This is the Rodecaster Video. And there's tons of different products out there that you can use, some more reliable than others, some easier than others, and that really depends. Basically, what is happening here is this is the hub where we are sending all our video feed, 4, 5 different cameras, 2 cameras, all our audio feed, deciding what the people that are on the live need to hear so we can control that audio. And with all the different buttons that I will get into, we can switch cameras and decide what the person on the live stream needs to see. Also, I'll explain how this connects to the internet. That feed that the people get to see is referred to in the industry as your program. That is your program out. So you'll always see preview and program. You can load a shot into the preview so you know what's coming next and you can cut to it live. That is your program shot. In other words, that is what the people on the live are seeing. So now that you've got that and you understand that this is how it live streams, how does this connect to the internet? Well, you'll see that all these devices have an Ethernet port on the back. That allows this device to connect to the internet. And yes, in saying that, we then need a modem, something like this. But you do need a modem with an Ethernet port or a LAN cable port, as some of you may reference it. And basically what happens is this thing needs to be able to connect to the internet. So there are very few switches. This one can do it, that connect to Wi-Fi. It's not always as reliable, especially based on ping. But if you are going to be connecting it to a router, this needs to be connected to the internet, whether I'm using a SIM card or this is connected to some form of fiber connection. And then we run a LAN cable into this, so this device is connected to the internet, much like your computer is connected via that Ethernet cable. But now that we've got that and it's connected to the internet, how does it actually live stream? So the simplest way for me to explain this to you is, imagine your address for your YouTube channel. So YouTube, Facebook, they all have their own unique code, which is called a stream key. Now that stream key, imagine that being your address as your home address, so 33 John Avenue. So basically what we do is we go onto YouTube or Facebook and we download that stream key that's just there for your YouTube channel, and we take the address, the unique key for 33 John Avenue, and we load it into the switcher. So when we hit the live button on the switcher sends that program out feed via the internet straight to your YouTube channel. When you open your YouTube channel and you go to your scheduled live stream, it will be like, hey, listen, we've got someone knocking on the door here at 33 John Avenue. Do you want to go live? And that's when you hit the go live button. When you hit that go live button, basically YouTube goes live with your program out. Now I'm going to break down all of that for you in a bit And each different series of this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. But I just want you to get the basic understanding of how live streaming actually works. Now, just remember, you can only hit that go live button on a computer. So you can't do it from your phone or a tablet. So you need a laptop or a computer by you to hit that go live button on YouTube. For some strange reason, it doesn't work with YouTube off the phone. It's not the same thing. You need to go onto YouTube Studio and open up that and hit the go live button, much like with Facebook. I do recommend always going live on YouTube. It's a much more reliable platform for live streaming. Right, so now that you've got that out the way, in part 2, I'm going to show you how to basically set it up and also how you get your stream key. If you enjoyed this, please smash the like button and I will see you on part 2.